And those are the starting lineups. Lots of interesting matchups tonight. Stick around. We'll be right back with more. Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. And tonight, we'll see the Dallas Mavericks as they go up against the Los Angeles Clippers. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. Before we get going, let's hear from David Aldridge on the sideline. David? Indeed, something special, David. Thanks. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Marcus Morris is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Ivica Zubac. Then it's Patrick Beverley. And it's George in at the shooting guard position. And for the Mavericks, inside of the 4 and the 5, Porzingis and Powell. Doncic out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Finney-Smith in at the small forward. Terrific, talented backcourts tonight. Greg, did it ever add anything for you playing across another top-level guard?
Listen, it raises the stakes, no doubt about it. You always want the opportunity to play against the best because you want to see where you stand. But in the end, even when you know a guy's better than you, and you're going to have that be the case a lot of nights, you still know that you will have an ability to impact the outcome when it comes to winning. And that's where you have to keep your focus.
Now Zubac after Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go. Morris, no good.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
Hardaway passes to Porzingis. Pass to Doncic. Clock at 6. Here's George. Nobody near Leonard. The shot's good on the assist by George.
Paul George will force you to stay balanced defensively because if you have a miscue, he will find the open guy.
Doncic kicks to Hardaway. Porzingis against Beverley. Porzingis passes to Hardaway. Out to Doncic. That shot missing. Good work defensively by Morris. And here's Leonard from 3. And another 3 for the Clippers.
Let's remember, in college, just a 25% three-point shooter, but Kawhi Leonard, he makes a weakness a strength.
Now, here's Doncic. Powell inside. Zubac defending. The shot by Powell, no good.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses.
Wow, hammering it in.
Well, Kawhi Leonard might be quiet off the court, but on the court, he makes a lot of noise.
It's stolen by Morris. And Leonard has it in the corner. Morris kicks to Beverley. Left side, Leonard. Here's Zubac, and good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
And with their offense sputtering, coaches got to get them back on track.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Doncic feeling it out. That one's off, still out of sync.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
Now, you have got to give Paul George so much respect. He's just amazing at drawing contact when he's shooting.
And Paul George, Doris, kind of a late bloomer coming up in high school. His older sister used to give him the business on the blacktop. Of course, eventually, he found his stride, and the rest is history.
It took some encouraging from older sis and his high school coach, who actually had to threaten him with running suicides to get the guy to shoot more. And think about it. This guy plays his college basketball at mid-major Fresno State. That's really where he got onto the NBA radar.
You throw good, Paul George.
Well, I don't know that when he was selected 10th overall back in 2010, that the casual fan understood that Paul George would become one of the most effective two-way players in the NBA, but he's done just that.
He's perfect from the line this time.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
On the wing, Hardaway. Puts it up from 12. Dallas, no good that time either.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Now, here's Beverly. 6 to shoot. From downtown. Not going to go that time. And the Mavericks going the other way now. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Finney-Smith. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Hardaway from outside. Rebound by the Clippers. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Beverly for 3. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Mavericks trail by 12. And they get it. They get it again. And Hardaway gets it to go.
Well, I think Hardaway Jr. has the kind of athleticism that allows him to be a contributor on the backboards.
Oh, Leonard in position. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Incredible wingspan, unbelievable hands. The alley-oop is easy.
Dallas has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Doncic outside. And the dunk by Doncic.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Here's Morris. The Mavericks making the shot. And Morris throws it down.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession.
And this is like another case of Murphy's Law right now, and it's been their own doing, really, just like we saw there.
George against Hardaway. Shoots from the elbow. Misses off the right iron.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Back to Doncic. Shot clock at 5. Here's Finney-Smith, and he goes in for the dunk.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout. This guy has not been a factor at all in this quarter, and it has hurt the team.
Now the Mavericks moving it up. Here's Porzingis. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Zubac has got 6 rebounds here tonight. A 3 from Leonard. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Well, incredible improvement in Kawhi Leonard's jumper since he came into the league. Give credit to the time spent in San Antonio.
Here's Finney Smith. Back to Doncic. Looking to end his cold spell. He can't get that one. And the Clippers will go the other way with it.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
And it's Beverly missing.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Hardaway finds Powell. Here's Doncic. Hits it from three-point range. Doncic has got 5.
What I love about Luka Doncic is how much fun he has playing the game. Shots like that, the flair, just demonstrate it.
Now here's Zubac. And so the ball's out of bounds. Powell touched it last. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Powell. Josh Richardson comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Doncic. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Serge Ibaka has checked in for Marcus Morris. Batum comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Luke Kennard, he's checked in for George. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Patrick Beverly. Now, here's Kennard. Here's Batum. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Porzingis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Shoots over Batum. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Porzingis with the block.
This guy showing great potential as a rim protector. Porzingis a threat to block shots anywhere, anytime.
Here's Richardson. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Jackson looking it over.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Mavericks trail by 10. In the corner, it's Richardson. Fires from deep. Batum grabs the miss. LA's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Ibaka shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And what a unique career Serge Ibaka has had. Some incredible totals for him over the course of his career.
That's right, Greg. I mean, I think people would be shocked to know Serge Ibaka was the first player ever to make 500 threes and have 1,500 blocks. Hard to imagine nobody had ever accomplished that feat. Give credit to Ibaka. He changed his offense and added the 3 ball.
And the first one at the line is good. Greg, I know you've played for some great coaches in your day. What is it that separates the truly elite coaches, in your opinion, from just coaches that are pretty good?
I think the one attribute that's most important for a great coach is consistency. And I've said this, you can coach a lot of different ways, you can win a lot of different ways, but you've got to be sincere and true to your principles and your philosophy. And those are the coaches, and I've had them that have done it different ways, but they've been the most successful. And listen, you've also at the professional level, you've got to have a presence about you. You got to have some charisma out there as well to get these men to buy in.
That one wide left. Mavericks trail by 12. Pass to Richardson. So it's Richardson with the jam.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. And he lobs it up toward the rim, and Batum throws it down.
Yeah, you got to respect the awareness level of Rondo. When his teammates have a clean look at the basket, the ball gets there without hesitation.
Now here's Brunson. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Second shot opportunity. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Nicholas Batum.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
And Greg, Josh Richardson's a terrific ball handler out on the wing who can create for others.
Richardson gets a lot of assists per game at that wing position, not just looking to finish plays, but also to create for others. Very well-rounded threat on the offensive end, and that gives this team another dimension in terms of playmaking.
And he knocks down the first one. Los Angeles leading by 10. Now Jackson. Outside Batum. Here's Ibaka. That one off the back iron and out. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. 1:58 left in the first quarter. Here's Redick. Offensive rebound. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Kleber's got it back down to single digits for the Mavs.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Jackson from long range. Clippers working now with the new shot clock. Here's Ibaka. Off target with the jump hook. Dallas shooting only 28% here in the first. A shoddy game offensively for them so far. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And the Clippers get called for the foul.
And Doris, as if it were destiny, Kleber grew up in the same hometown as Mavs legend Dirk Nowitzki.
And this is a fun and extraordinary story to tell because in 2017, Kleber texted with Nowitzki before signing with Dallas. But though they come from the same town, they didn't know each other until they became teammates. That's extraordinary.
The first one falls. DeMarcus Cousins. He's checked in for Reggie Jackson. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Cauley Stein. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And what I like about Cauley Stein is just how hard he plays. Really both ends, a scrappy player.
Dallas shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Shoot 2.
And he can't get the first one. And the second free throw, good. Now here's Rondo. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Now the pass to Kennard. We've got 1:08 left here in the opening quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Brunson.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Clippers leading by 6. And Rajon Rondo, the basket on the assist by Batum.
And although not the biggest guy, you got to love how Rondo uses his body inside. Has a great touch as well around the rim.
Now, here's Kleba. Richardson outside. Passes it to Brunson. And it's off from three-point range. And here is Los Angeles now. And stolen by Cauley Stein. And here's Brunson. It's Richardson on the wing. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Richardson's got 8 points. Here is Rondo. Puts up a 3. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We'll return shortly. And catching up with Luke Kennard before the game, he discussed what it takes for young players to acclimate themselves to the NBA. Greg, you know this. It takes time mentally for the game to slow down.
It's a great point. This is why most championship teams are laden with seasoned veterans. You can't rush experience. It happens at its own pace.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here. What have they been doing or not doing?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. Rajon Rondo is out there with Kennard. Then it's Ibaka. Then there's Batum. And it's Cousins in at the center. Beyond the arc. No good on that one. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And stolen by Richardson. One-on-one here. Here's Burke. Offensive rebound. And stolen by Cousins. Kennard against Richardson. Kennard's shot is off. Mavericks trail by 6. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, good evening. The Clippers were picked by many to win the title last year. Now, they didn't get it done, but Kawhi Leonard is not concerned. He said, "We've just got to keep getting better, keep fighting. It's about the right team peaking at the right time." Guys are hoping this season their talent and their fight will win out. Back to you.
We will see. Good stuff, D.A. Thanks. Now, here's Burke following the miss by DeMarcus Cousins. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Greg, is a broadcaster, who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
Man, that's a great question. You know, most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many other guys, you know, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day, who was my favorite? You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, you're just saying that because it's true.
Doncic is checked in for J.J. Redick. Kawhi Leonard is checked in for the Clippers. Paul George comes in for Luke Kennard. And so he hits both. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Outside Leonard.
what is more fear-invoking than Kawhi off the bounce near the cup? Look out.
Burke dishes to Cauley Stein. And Kleba now top of the key. Here's Doncic. That shot misses. Ibaka with some nice D. Here's Leonard. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. It's going to go on Willie Cauley-Stein.
Well, Kawhi has become one of the smartest offensive players in the game, understanding use of the shot fake and what it can give you. When the story of Kawhi Leonard is told, it will be about the hard work being the secret of his success. Here was a guy who was not the most vaunted prospect in either high school or college, but boy, he kept his eyes on what he was after and he kept working.
Free throw drops for Leonard. And Doris, you were talking about Leonard's work ethic. Going back to San Diego State, he used to come in at 6:30 in the morning. No lights on in the gym, so he brought his own lamps. I mean, the guy was dedicated.
No doubt, Kevin, and that has been the through line of his career. First to practice, last to leave. He has that hunger to improve, the drive and the desire to put in the time to be great. There's a price to be paid, and he's willing to pay it.
And Kawhi Leonard with a very analytical approach, Doris, to the game. Studies angles, movement, trying to groove in on perfect mechanics. I mean, he does it all.
Yeah, Kev, that goes back to his favorite high school subject, which was math. And think about how precisely he has built his game. He started at the free throw line, then went to the low post, and now has added the range game. Very analytic approach.
Here's Finney-Smith. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Well, just it's easy to say. This guy wanted it more, creating the second chance opportunity and cashing in.
George passes to Leonard. Here's Burke. The shot goes down and he gets this game back to even.
And you can see the importance of that steal. Really a 4-point swing with the conversion at the other end.
Richardson against George. Over Richardson. Tries again. Here's Cousins. Slammed home and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's on Luka Doncic.
Well, DeMarcus Cousins so adept at finishing through contact. His strength is a problem for defenders.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Powell, he's jacked in for the Mavericks. Porzingis is coming in for Burke. And that one falls for DeMarcus Cousins.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Doncic outside. Shoots over Leonard. They get it back. Porzingis. Up and in. It's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Now, here's George. Pass to Cousins. Pass to George. Just 5 to shoot. Misses the 3.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Finney-Smith passes to Porzingis. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
And the Mavericks call time here. Greg, as a young player, one of your mentors was Patrick Ewing. How valuable was that to have that kind of guy tutoring you, mentoring you as you were just getting in the NBA?
I tell you, he was the consummate professional and really an incredible leader by example. This guy spent infinite amount of hours in the gym in the offseason, honing his craft. First on the floor, last to leave it throughout his professional career. And that's something he had in common with all the truly greats who ever played the game.
Wow.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Hardaway's checked in. Zubac is checked in for Los Angeles. Hardaway kicks to Doncic. Powell, the pass to Porzingis. Some nice passing here by Dallas. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And Doncic was part of a draft day trade that so far seems to have worked out pretty well for both teams.
That's exactly right. Doncic, Greg, was selected by Atlanta with the 3rd pick. He was then quickly shipped to Dallas for the 5th overall pick, which turned into Trae Young, plus a future pick. Neither of these young men wasted any time putting their stamp on the NBA. I do think their futures will always be discussed in connection with the other.
That free throw good from Doncic.
And it was interesting how the Dallas franchise sold its fans on Doncic. Ownership told them, think of a 6'7" Steve Nash. Isn't quite the shooter Steve was, but is only a teenager. Great vision. Boy, he can really pass it. And it turns out Doncic is all of that and more.
All free throws good from Doncic. And even Nash himself called Doncic a dream prospect.
Yeah, it said Luka was big and mobile enough in the modern game, can guard multiple positions, has a skill set, a winning mentality, and those leadership qualities. Steve Nash sounding like a future GM.
Now, here's Doncic. Paul George unable to get his shot to go. And Doncic gets it to go. Doncic has got the game tied up here for Dallas.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Everly with the ball. Nobody near George. And another 3 for the Clippers.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Here's Porzingis for 3. Richardson. He can't hit that time. George with the defensive effort. Morris finds George. They get the rebound. Porzingis with the block. Here's Richardson. It's hauled in by George. George has got his 4th rebound in this one. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. And the Clippers lead by 5.
Really good job anticipating the rise and fire off the catch. Go ahead, Marcus Morris.
There's the pass to Porzingis. Richardson outside. Good on the triple. Richardson's got 5 points now this quarter.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Leonard draws the double. Passes it to George. He kicks it to Leonard. Shot clock at 6. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Goes back up. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Richardson. Powell dishes to Hardaway. Over Leonard. Here's Doncic. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass. Getting it done. Doncic has got 13 points. Here's Leonard. Morris trying to free himself up. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far. The Mavericks trailing. Richardson outside. They double him with George. The wide open look here for Porzingis. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Here's Zubac. A second chance effort. It's rebounded by Dallas. Doncic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Richardson, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And good job they're doing at the line this quarter. They'll need to continue converting those free throws.
The Mavericks have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. Jalen Brunson. He's checked in for Dallas. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Jackson's checked in. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. LA is gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up. So Leonard will go to the free throw line. It's on Luka Doncic. The Clippers have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for the Clippers. Free throw drops for Leonard.
Boy, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
Doncic against Batum. Great D that time from Batum.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
The shot by George, no good.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, GA, he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And last year, Dallas gave Porzingis the contract he was looking for to the tune of $158 million.
And Greg, credit the Dallas organization for believing in Kristaps Porzingis' talent. And now credit Porzingis, because you have to share shot attempts and usage with Luka Doncic. What has he done? He's concentrated on better rebounding, better rim protecting. This guy is all in on winning, and what a combination these two guys can be.
J.J. Redick's checked in for Richardson. And then for Los Angeles, Baca comes in for Ivica Zubac. And it's Kennard in for Leonard. George looking over the floor. Good, nice job down low. George has got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, Paul George routinely making these difficult shots look easy. He's showing how dominant he truly is.
Now here's Redick. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Now Brunson. 5 on the clock. And it's Doncic missing.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole, because he is just not there offensively.
He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Now it's a 5-point Clipper lead.
This is one of Paul George's go-to shots. His confidence and ability to rise and fire quickly from the mid-range, crucial.
Doncic against George. Outside for Redick. Lets it go with the 3. Connects from 3-point range. Redick's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Outside Jackson. Lets the three fly. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make. He is 1 for 4.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now here's Brunson. Back to Doncic. Over George. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
The Mavericks have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12. And the Mavericks with some changes. Cauley Stein comes in for Dwight Powell. And it's Maxi Kleber in for Porzingis. Rajon Rondo is checked in for the Clippers.
One shot.
And the free throw, no good.
Well, Luka Doncic, from the moment he stepped between the lines in the NBA, has flashed incredible potential and skill. And Ibaka can really get up on these lob attempts. Great at finishing strong when he's near the rim.
Brunson kicks to Kleber. Pass to Cauley Stein. 1:21 left in the second quarter. Three-pointer finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make.
No defender within 5 feet of him, just inviting him to shoot the three. That's a dangerous proposition.
Kennard with the ball. Now defended by Cauley Stein.
You better come stronger than that. Cauley Stein, a presence defensively.
And the wide open shot from Redick. Stayed with it, but they couldn't get it to fall. Outside for Rondo. And again, Los Angeles with the triple. Mavericks trail by 5. Pass to Kleber. There's 37 seconds left to play here in the half. They grab their own miss. Goes up again. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Clearly a foul.
For Dallas, they have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Luka Doncic. And Trey Burke subbed in for J.J. Redick. No good on the second free throw. Clippers leading by 4. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Rondo kicks to Batum. To the paint, in the air, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to go on Trey Burke.
And how about the confidence right now from Jackson? Not bashful at attacking and drawing attention from there.
It's his first trip to the line. And that one falls for Jackson.
And Reggie Jackson, the former 24th pick by the Thunder, wasn't content to back up Westbrook. He basically forced his way out in search of a larger role.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Now here's Burke. 1 second left. And so that's the end of the first half. Clippers lead by 6. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks so much. Kawhi, you seem to be so at ease out there. How much is that helping your game?
It's helping me out a lot. Just coming in the game relaxed, just with more intensity. I mean, my teammates are getting me involved on the offensive end. I'm playing great on defense. We just got to keep it up second half and not let it up.
Hey, Kawhi, thank you very much for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
The story early on was Kawhi Leonard, who was on fire. He had 25 points, 2 rebounds. And for the Clippers, the wing tandem of Kawhi Leonard and Paul George inviting historic comparisons. Shaq, for your money, are they as good as any duo in the league?
Without question, Ernie Cornelius Johnson. 2 players who are both MVP caliber. Yes.
I didn't know your middle name was Cornelius.
Neither did I.
Okay.
I don't think it is.
Okay. But for Shaq's money, most importantly, this would be a big, big step. But, they're a huge factor. I'll say that. Cornelius. I did not know. It was Cornelius.
ECJ, baby.
It's not Cornelius.
ECJ.
I guess it is now.
Eastern Conference Johnson. Cornelius.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the floor right now for the Mavericks. Inside of the 4 and the 5, Porzingis and Powell. Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Finney Smith in at the 3. And we just got a second look there at the exceptional Mobile One block.
And that'll give him a jolt. Nothing like a rejection to light a fire under you.
And here are the Clippers now. Morris. It's rebounded by Porzingis. And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for Dallas. 6-point game.
Well, you can see the quickness of Dwight Powell on the drive. He can catch defenders off guard.
And born and raised in Toronto, Powell is part of a growing legion of NBA players who hail from up north.
We the North. How about upon arriving in Dallas, he became the 5th Canadian to suit up just for the Dallas Mavs organization alone. So college and NBA scouts spending more time there now. What a beautiful country with plenty of basketball talent.
The free throw drops for Powell.
And a 5-star recruit coming out of high school. Powell had an excellent college career, yet he fell to the second round of the draft. Didn't even hear his name called as he was selected during a commercial break.
Good on both. And GA, even when he did arrive to the NBA, it took Powell a while to latch on.
Traded a couple times in his first year. He was assigned and recalled 10 times in about a month with Boston's D-League affiliate. Finally found a home in Dallas. Everything turned around from that point forward.
Beverly against Doncic.
We know this. Doncic is an aggressive, thirsty scorer. If you allow airspace, even in the mid-range, he's going to make you pay.
Now here's Beverly. Here's Morris. And it comes off the front of the rim.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. A guy who just continues to earn more minutes. You know, Finney Smith is tough, and Greg, he is effective.
He seems to become a better rebounder every year, more efficient. He'll take charges, commits hard fouls, and I don't think we've seen his ceiling. Finney Smith is a guy you can win with.
And he makes the first. And he makes both free throws. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Beverly deciding where to go with it. Another shot. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Porzingis.
Yeah, the defender all over.
The Clippers haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Zubac. He hits both from the stripe. Mavericks trail by 4. Outside Hardaway. Doncic right side. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist. Doncic has got 19 points.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring, and Tim Hardaway says, you know what, my teammate's open, I'm going to get him the ball. Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
Dishes it to Doncic, and it's sent back by George.
How about the timing from Paul George on that rejection? Twice on the pipes.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops.
An extraordinary improvement over the course of his career by Kawhi Leonard. He has now turned himself into one of the game's best, if not the best, two-way player.
Leonard hits them both.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
George against Hardaway. The pass to Doncic. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
Mavericks trail by 4. And they double up Doncic. Back to Powell. Here's Finney Smith. He has 6. Porzingis kicks to Doncic. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Finney Smith. Off target from outside. Clippers leading by 4. Pass to Beverly. right around 3 minutes into the second half. Here's Zubac, and the dunk by Zubac.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
Hardaway, no good. And so George will bring it up for the Clippers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
Now, here's Doncic. 19 points in the game.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe. Right at the free throw line. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Powell, the pass to Hardaway. Hits the three-point bomb. Hardaway has got 5 now.
Well, Tim Hardaway Jr. is known as a scorer. Knocks down the long-distance look right there.
Here's George, and it's George finishing it off.
Did you just see
wow.
what I saw? I mean, that move was out of this world.
Executed, don't you think, to perfection, Greg. I mean, he had the rim in his sights and was not going to be stopped. Porzingis with the block. Hardaway against Leonard. And they double up Doncic. A three. It's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Finney Smith.
Yeah, because Luka Doncic is such a threat to score it, it opens up the passing game, and boy, it is on display right now.
Now, here is George. 11 points in the game. Rocket 6.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
His production has been unbelievable, a testament to how much he cares about his craft.
Powell against Morris. And he hits it to tie the game up.
Boy, you could see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
Now, here's Beverly. Pass to Morris. Hardaway against George. A three from Leonard. That shot off. And it's Dallas the other way. Fast break, Dallas. Porzingis has got the ball. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Marcus Morris picks one up there.
Yeah, and KP, he's not shy about creating some contact there. He might have a slender frame, but he is not afraid.
Now the free throw is good, now leading by 1. Now coming into the league with immense potential, Porzingis has already fulfilled much of it, already an all-star. But you know, Greg, there are still areas he's working on.
Yeah, he's definitely getting stronger and more physical. You'd like to see him make the next pass a little more often when a teammate has a better shot. But if he can just stay healthy, boy, the sky's the limit on what he can accomplish.
Both good from the line that time.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throws.
Jackson kicks to Kennard. Shot to stop the run. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
And you want more of this from Jackson. The more unselfish he is, the better the team.
Here's Brunson, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Serge Ibaka picks one up there. First free throw is good. Mavericks making a switch here.
Cauley Stein's checked in.
Both shots good from the stripe. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Clippers. Trailing by 2. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
And last season's numbers show him at about an 83% clip, which is far better than most.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And the Clippers making a switch here. Rondo's checked in. Both free throws good from Jackson. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. Here's Dallas. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's Richardson. Here's Cauley Stein. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And you talk about fighting your way back into a game. They've shown a lot of grit in this comeback.
Yeah, to start off with so many mistakes and still now find a way where everything's working, it allows their momentum and confidence to continue to build.
Now here's Redick after the miss from Reggie Jackson.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3. Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
Not everyone has the green light to take that 3 in transition, but he does, especially with the defense already set up protecting the paint.
Here's Jackson following the three-point basket by Dallas. He dishes it to Rondo. Fires top of the key. It's rebounded by Brunson. Mavericks leading by 5. Los Angeles has gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Here's Jackson. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Jackson's got 4 points now in the quarter. Dallas has gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. And here's Brunson. He has 5. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots from the elbow. Here's Cauley Stein, and the rejection by Ibaka. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall. Kennard's got his second bucket of the game to go. Brunson scanning the floor. Richardson against Rondo. Offensive rebound. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. It's on Nicholas Batum.
You simply must put a body on this guy. You know he's going to try to get to that glass.
Porzingis is checked in for Dallas. Trey Burke comes in for Jalen Brunson. And the Clippers with a change here too. Cousins is checked in. That's good from Richardson. Clippers trail by 4. Outside Jackson. Misses off the left iron. Dallas shooting 41% from the floor so far in the third. Porzingis finds Redick. Over Ibaka. The shot by Redick, no good.
Boy, a forgettable night for him, but thankfully his teammates have played well overall.
Porzingis against Ibaka. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on J.J. Redick.
Oh, you love how Ibaka gets a little nasty down on the block. Excellent at putting the defense in a tough spot.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And he hit 72% of his foul shots a season ago, but I'm not sure he's real thrilled with those numbers.
Shooting 2.
Throw good, Serge Ibaka.
Well, there's a length and an intensity that Serge Ibaka brings to the table. And as a solid teammate who contributes on both ends, this is a guy you want on your team.
Ibaka hits both of them. The Mavericks leading. Burke with it.
Well, tremendous defensive effort on the interior. That's the kind of contest you want.
Batum passes to Rondo. The dish to Cousins. That evens the score. Cousins has got 5.
Deep low post position. If DeMarcus Cousins has it, turn the lights out.
Now here's Burke. He's covered by Rondo.
Yeah, showing some strength in the paint there. Tough rebound.
Ibaka, the pass to Rondo. Lobs it up for Ibaka, and Ibaka slams it in.
Well, Serge is a smart player on the offensive end, and he recognizes anytime he's got an opportunity to shoot the basketball.
Burke kicks to Kleba. Richardson trying to break loose. Kleba with the bucket. Kleba's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, for a big man, his stroke is just beautiful, and because of the height, it's so hard to challenge.
And Ibaka slams it in.
Boy, remarkable strength with Ibaka, right? Fends off whatever the defense throws his way, converts through contact. That's nice.
So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4. And it's Burke with the ball for the Mavericks. 54 seconds left in the third quarter. Down low. It's stolen by Rondo. And now the Clippers on the break. Here's Jackson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Doncic is checked in for Dallas. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Mavericks trailed by 3. Richardson with it, and Batum picks him up defensively.
You know, 2 things happen there. Excellent coverage on the shot, and then finish the possession securing the boards.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Boogie Cousins understands how to catch defenders out of position and get to the free throw line. Nicely done.
And these are his 2nd and 3rd free throws tonight.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops.
Well, throughout the early part of his career, DeMarcus Cousins was a high-usage focal point of the offense. Now you're being asked to play more alongside other star players and adjust your role. He's done exactly that.
And Cousins drops them both. We've got 33 seconds left in the third. To the inside. Here's Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
You know, at 7'3", yes, he can dunk, but with that athleticism and his sense for the dramatic and his flair, look out, folks. He can be special.
Lays it in off a pretty alley-oop. And the Clippers lead by 5.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. And the basket is good. Doncic has got 21.
You've got to remember that Luka Doncic is so much more than a shooter. He's got every shot in his arsenal, even amongst the trees in there.
Here's Rondo, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. The Clippers on top, up 3. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth, we've got Reggie Jackson, DeMarcus Cousins out there with Ibaka. And it's Rajon Rondo, and it's George in at the 3 spot.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
And Ibaka slams it in.
Well, Serge Ibaka takes such smart, high percentage shots. And when he's got the hot hand, you've got to keep going to him.
Now here's Burke. He's tightly guarded, sinks it, and the shot from Porzingis.
I'll tell you, he's been much better in the second half. He's taking smarter shots, he's looking more comfortable, and guess what? He's in a groove.
Rondo, and the layup's good off the glass. And the Clippers lead by 3.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Doncic passes to Porzingis. Doncic trying to get open. And there's Burke. That's good on the assist by Porzingis.
Ooh, finally hitting one from range. That's his first 3 of the night.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Launches a 3. A three-pointer is right on target.
Well, Paul George says, I can answer with my own big-time three-point shot. Go to work, PG.
Up top, Doncic. Defended by George.
Well, put all that size to good use. Rip it off the backboard.
Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
Sinks it, and the shot from Porzingis.
And how about the perseverance offensively? I mean, following up the missed shot, and that results in second and third opportunities.
Now here's Rondo to the middle. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Doncic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Kicks to Burke. Back to Doncic. Over Rondo. And he overshot that one, missing. Los Angeles leading by 3. In the corner, George with it. Wasted no time on that one.
You've got to be prepared on the catch to release quickly, and Paul George does that as well as anyone in the league.
And the Mavericks call time here.
Good timing. They're really struggling offensively.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
A different look for Dallas. Powell, he's checked in for Maxi Kleba. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Burke. Hardaway is subbed in for Josh Richardson. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Cousins. Morris comes in for Serge Ibaka. Leonard, he's checked in for Jackson. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Rajon Rondo. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. He said, if we're going to pull this out, we have to do it as a team. We have to rely on one another, trust one another, and help one another. Let's go get this. Kevin, back to you.
George with the bucket.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Doncic outside. Outside, Porzingis. It's hauled in by Zubac.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
A nice shot by George.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Mavericks trail by 9.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Doncic. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Boy, it's been a struggle in this quarter, and the team needs more from him. There's no doubt.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Now, here's Doncic. He kicks it to Hardaway. And the foul called on Marcus Morris. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Finney-Smith. He's covered by Leonard. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Pass to Finney-Smith. Just 5 on the clock. Hardaway kicks to Porzingis to stop the run.
Well, we call that defensive chops, right? Paul George is draped all over his man. He will not give up anything easy.
And you can see the second chance points now starting to be a major factor.
Here's George after Luka Doncic's bucket. George, no good.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
And he's good on the first of 3. Good on the second free throw. And he nails the third. And so Beverly will bring it up for Los Angeles. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Powell with the steal. And it's the Mavericks on the break for the finish and the dunk by Powell.
Well, Powell understands the value of igniting the fast break, getting easy baskets for his team. Nice active hands.
And the Clippers call time here.
And looking to stop this run and get back on track.
Really needs to settle his guys down right now and get them refocused.
Here's Morris. He's looking for Leonard and finds him. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
When Kawhi Leonard is healthy, he can dominate both ends of the floor. Nice job to finish it there.
Inside, here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Clippers with the ball. Following the score by Dallas.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
Now, here's Zubac. Doncic with the steal. Now the feed to Powell. It's blocked.
Wow, back to Beverly. Barely 6 feet. Send it back, young Patrick.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Paul George. Here's Dallas. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Outside Hardaway. Six to shoot. Here's Porzingis, and that one drops for him. Porzingis has got 10 points in the quarter.
Controlling the defensive glass has been a problem here tonight.
Beverly dishes to George. Morris. Porzingis with the block, and he's able to get it back. The putback. No luck, they battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down. Dallas has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Hardaway, no good. LA has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Again, the miss by Morris.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
Finney Smith passes to Doncic. Outside Hardaway. for Beverly to take the lead. Porzingis, a miss that time, would have put him up. The Clippers in the lead. Down low. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Tim Hardaway picks one up.
Patrick Beverly is the kind of competitor every team wants. Gets himself a trip to the free throw line.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Beverly.
Boy, Patrick Beverly, what a pleasure this guy is to watch. The level of competitiveness, the commitment to the defensive end. Man, he can raise the team.
Serge Ibaka has checked in for Los Angeles. Both free throws good from Beverly. And the Mavericks with possession. They're on a 14-6 run. Up top, Doncic. Defended by Beverly. Doncic against Morris. 5 to shoot. Fades back. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard. Leonard's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Beverly wide open. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Mavericks trailed by 3. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Doncic with it. Leonard picks him up. Now Powell.
No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back, but he's just really struggling this quarter.
Leonard, no luck. Dallas has gone 2 of 3 in the 4th quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. And it's sent back by George.
Boy, the aggressiveness in the paint from Porzingis, putting the onus on the officials to make a call. You've got to make them decision makers.
And he knocks down the first one.
Well, what a pleasure to have a 7-footer who you can play through, because Kristaps Porzingis, that nice shooting form, carries over to the free throw line. That is crucial.
Josh Richardson's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And both free throws good for Porzingis.
He's forcing the action now, finally getting to the charity stripe after no freebies in the first half.
And the Clippers call time here.
He does not look happy. Their defensive rebounding has been putrid, and they're giving up a ton of second chance points.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Paul George.
It's a take-charge brand of basketball he's been playing tonight. His point total tells you all you need to know about just how good he's been. And once he got going, their game plan really became simple. Just get him the ball.
Out of bounds, Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
Out of bounds, Dallas takes possession.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
Dallas calls timeout. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
Boy, he's been relentless. And to this point, they haven't had an answer for him on the inside. Let's see if they make some adjustments coming out of the timeout.
This possession gives them a chance to take the lead.
Yeah, they don't want to let this one slip away.
And it's Leonard with the jam.
Well, Kawhi Leonard has been in so many big-time situations. How confident is he right there?
Mavericks trail by 3. Doncic passes to Richardson. Here's Finney-Smith. Right side, Porzingis. They get a hand on it. And pushing it up, here's the Clippers. Morris with the ball. Nice D from Doncic.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed. Listen, that's a look he can hit, but right now he can't throw it in the ocean.
1:49 left to play in the final quarter. Powell, no one around him. Second chance shot. Serge Ibaka pulls it in. Ibaka's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Morris, no good.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
The pass to Doncic. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
Zubac is checked in for Serge Ibaka. Los Angeles leading by 3. Now here's Beverly. Pulls it from 20. And so the ball's out of bounds. Powell touched it last. .07 left here in the fourth quarter. Clippers moving the ball around. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Kawhi Leonard is a career 85% free throw shooter. You do not want to put him at the line.
Shoot 2.
As he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he does get the second one. And that gives them a 4-point cushion. Dallas has gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the third quarter. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Good! And that shot brings them to within just one.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment. My goodness. Guys, you talk about embracing the moment, burying a key shot. Go ahead, Mr. Morris. We see you doing work.
It drops. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
Oh, you love the aggressiveness and the swagger that Porzingis has to take that shot. Such a clutch play from the Latvian.
Now here's Leonard. Offline with his three. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. In the corner, it's Richardson. 12 seconds left in the fourth. It's good!
Doncic relishes the opportunity to deliver in big moments, and my goodness, embrace the spotlight, young man.
And the Clippers call time here. They're trailing by one. 9 seconds left to play here in the fourth. What do you think, guys?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
What you want is to create a clean, high percentage look, if that's at all possible.
Here's Leonard, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And there's the foul against Dallas.
You can see the kind of savvy Kawhi Leonard plays with. This guy makes the defense commit and gets himself to the foul line.
Shooting 2.
So the first one drops, and that ties the game up. And so making both free throws, that'll give them the lead here.
And really, the tension could not be higher right now. And he looked like he was shooting free throws at practice. What a cool customer.
Dallas calls timeout. They're behind by 1. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Doncic kicks to Finney Smith. Right between the eyes.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection. Swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
So a close game sees Dallas taking this one. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to see